Top of morning, laddies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If the Manzardill, or I'll just say Arctic guana, or lava guana, was in My Hero Academia. So, let's begin with our main protagonist. This guy. So, he ends up, or he has a lot of siblings. So, he has the. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. Like 40 of these, 25 of these, and then 26 of these. And this is supposed to be a human version of this, or of these animals, or of these aliens. And I almost forgot about this. And 100 of these. And then there's 30 of these. Yeah. Like ice. So, probably after this video, I'll probably do the math. But let's move on. So, yeah. So, well, they all reached different age. Some reached, or like our main protagonist, he reached 6 years old. And yeah, let's say his parents were like, so his parents tried to transform into trying to be like in this form, because they are part of that. But when they tried, they ended up dying. So they didn't spend a lot of time with their a lot of kids. So after they passed away, the main protagonist, this guy, ends up having to take care of everyone. And yeah. So they respected him. They know that they're going through a hard thing. So, yeah. So when he was now 15, and he tells him that I'll go to UA. Okay? And all of them have this. I'm giving them all of a special ability of shrinking down. So he had a custom made backpack that was got given to him when he was 3 years old. But it was way too big for him. So he goes to UA. And yeah, and plus in that custom backpack, they all have their own custom rooms that they could customize. And yeah, some have fireproof rooms, some have gooey rooms like Slimy over here. Yeah, so at least I tried to make a look almost human, but I end up looking like, or making it look like Fantastic Four's, like the like Mr. Fantastic, and if he was on like anything, yeah. So he goes to UA. So he's in the, like, the original My Hero Academia thing, like with Zuko and Bakugo and the rest of them. Oh, that reminds me. In this alternate timeline, Zuko has the power of fire manipulation, like the quirk. And Bakugo, in this alternate timeline, didn't pick on him, not even once. So, yeah. Basically, yeah. So he goes to UA and he beats all the robots in the quirk examine test. And yeah, and I am not gonna go over all those quirks that they have, but they all have different, like, quirks. So I do not want my, or I do not want to take too long. So yeah. So and I'm also skipping the ball throw, the heroes versus villains, and the sports festival, and like all the way to All Might versus All for One. As All Might was about to get killed, held by All for One. As All for One says, is there any last words? As he shoots a beam of light, but then our main protagonist, this guy, I'm calling him that because he doesn't have an official name for him yet in his human form. So it's in this story. So yeah. So he shows up with his brand new form. He unlocked his true beast form. It only worked when he cares about somebody. So he cared about a lot. So his form, so when this guy, as he pops out of nowhere and All for One tells him that you have to go through me first. but I won't make things easy for you. Oh. So, yeah, then he shoots a laser out of his tendrils, and yeah. So, yeah. So he can transform into his, like, into different forms, like this one, and his brand new Woken form. That one. And so he runs in and using his, like, new forms as crystal thing on his, yeah, as he, or actually he used his old form, his, then, to, like, charge right into All for One's gut. Stabbed right through him. And yeah, he, of course, gets impaled. And yeah, then he actually combined the two into one. And so then he turns, yeah, he unlocked the ultimate form, like super ultimate form. So then when he used it, yeah, All for One stood no chance. But then All for One grabs him by the throat, about to kill him. But then, out of nowhere, they hear a lot of, like, stomping, hands, humpings, and they see the entire army of the, like, lavas, the dirt, and the glow ones, and the crazy ones, as they all came, including his own, like, yeah. So basically, they were like, they ran in and to Allmain, or no, actually ran all the way to All for One and starts attacking him. Yeah, lava ones shoot lava. The crazy ones use goo to keep them in place, and the ice, or no, the mud one keeps throwing mud on them. The glow one makes the, yeah. And then his own ends up, like, grabbing and putting them on ice thing. Yeah. He, yeah. He was pretty powerful, or they were pretty powerful. So, yeah. Zuko ends up winning the entire, or actually the Arctic iguana. That's what hit, yeah. Spot. Sorry, I burped. Entire species was is the one against All for One and took down most of the villains. As Toga looks over, and they both are so. When at camp, she saw him for the first time. She could feel he had already dealt with crazy before. And, yeah, he said, between Toga or my crazy brothers make Toga look like she's already a normal person. As Toga heard that, and he thought he was like, As then, when they saw how crazy they looked like, and yeah, she was laying. She was literally walking home, and her parents looked at her, or actually not like, because her parents told her that she has someone to relate to. Oh. So, yeah. So then, Toga, she wasn't actually just she was in the trying to walk around, like get some exercise thing. She even told the pro heroes that when, as he, yeah. So then, because she wasn't a villain. So, yeah. So then as her craziness went away so fast, like done. So, yeah. Then, of course, Momo, when she saw what her, or what those, how many kids, or no, how many brothers and sisters that he has, she was like, crud, how much? And she knew who they were. They were Manzardill. Mandrill? Home. Family. As they're like asking, what do you mean? Well, Mandrills are a little bit higher ups. They're like, they have an endless fortune, and basically, plus they have a lot of kids. What I heard that their parents died, and who's taking care of them. As Zuko knows who it is, it's as or the main protagonist's name. I just thought of it. Is the Mentos. Oh, I'm trying to Yeah. I was gonna say the Arctic iguana, but yeah. So I'll just choose Arctic iguana. So Arctic iguana, like, gets, like, the, yeah, as Zuko explains that it's Arctic iguana that it's him that is taking care of his own brothers and sisters. Huh. Yeah. Okay. And I almost forgot that in this alternate universe thing, Zuko, or no, not Zuko, yeah, Zuko had a sister too that has the same powers as, yeah. So, yeah, basically, they, they basically had their own fair share. So, basically, yeah, you know, everyone loved them. As, yeah, heck, the ice guy, he was basically, or Arctic Guano, ends up getting asked out by Momo. Oh, because the, yeah, and who asked one of his brothers, or this one, is by none other than her. Yes. And plus, the, yeah, so her parents are happy to, who, because they didn't realize that they had, like, a lot in common with the Manzardill, or Mandarol. Yeah, they had a lot in common. So then her father, so her owner asked, so what happened to your parents? And some of them, um, as he, one of them looked away, and as or one of them is very quiet, as he starts to tear up, as one word, dead. As the, let's say this guy, him, yeah, as the Arctic one walks over, nice to meet you. I'm his brother. There's a lot of siblings, so the, and I heard that you asked him where's the, where her dad is. Well, they're dead. And because the form that I took, that you saw, and they tried to perform it, but they failed and died. And yeah, so I'm moving this right there. So yeah, so then so she ends up being like as they're happy to, or she's happy to be with someone that truly understands. And he the what he even told her that the Arctic Iguana told her girl that you both are related thing, kinda, but not in the way that you think. See, he radiates like he, he so yeah. So then the time skip to 15. Or no, let's do a time skip to not to overhaul thing, but there was another mission that it was called because there was a creature in the caves, Eames, and yeah. So let's say his sister, youngest one, or the same age as the Arctic Iguana, was helping them. And yeah, the wrong girl was close to him to make sure, because it gets like, you know how like caves get cold. Yeah. So they ended up working together. This one lights away and stays near him. And then yeah. Then the frog girl stays near him because of she kind of is feeling the coldness, so she doesn't want to sleep in the cave. So then they go in and they saw a big monster. The monster was the same species as their as them as the Manzardill thing. I always keep saying that, but it's you could see it right here. So yeah. So then basically the creature was sleeping human as the Manzardill, or actually the Arctic Iguana looks up at him, and he knew who he is. So he actually says the name. I forgot to name that creature. How about real quick as Timmy? As he says, "Hey Timmy, what's up?" As a monster rolls, he opens his eyes. Hey, what's up, bros? Why are you guys here? As everybody's like looks at him, everybody looks at the species and they're like, "Wait, you know him?" Yeah, we came from the best thing. So yeah, so now after all that stuff, then overhaul fight began, and yeah, overhaul lost, and yeah. Then Momo gets married to him, and then his brother, Anna, got married to her. Yeah, and then the rest of them got married to someone. They even had like pair up things, and yeah. So yeah. So actually, one day everybody was like, or one of them, or actually, let's say Togo was married to, or actually was working with him, and yeah, or actually got married to the creature, or yeah. So, see, or no, not Simone. That creature ends up being my big brother. So like he uses goo from his own like hands, and actually, well, before of course, pink-haired girl says, "What's with the pink and green and black?" And when, well, Mina, he are called crazy. Yeah, and they know it because compared to you, they actually have they could radiate the power, and like they create illusions. It's basically like how a fusion of you and that other girl, the one that, yeah, during ball or dodgeball thing. Yeah. It's like both of you two fused together. And yeah, that's what it is. It lures you in and then devours you. So, uh-oh. Sorry. So please leave a like, share. Yeah, I'm gonna drop this off. So peace out, y'all. Peace.